All right, and so today we are going to do a knotless braid, and I'm going to show you the quickest, easiest way to do this, and even as a beginner, the first thing is just making sure that you have small sections of hair, and I tend to add about maybe 4 to 5 pieces. All right, so you want to make sure you have your gel, and today I am using the Shine and Jam, and the link will be in the description box if you need to find this online. All right, so first things first is don't overthink it. I find that a lot of beginner braiders, you overthink the process and then you think yourself out of it. So don't overthink it. It's gonna come natural, trust me. And with practice, practice makes perfect. So I do want to put a disclaimer out here. This is a mannequin. It has been beat up and beat down, okay? The hair is a textured type of hair for braiding purposes. If you want to order a mannequin as well, I can help you with that and put the description, the link in the description box so that you can find this particular mannequin as well. And it's great for braiding because the texture of the hair mimics the texture of someone who has that kinky textured hair. All right, so let's get started. So I'm gonna make sure I comb this out and make sure I have all of the knots and everything out of it. And I am going to start how I would start a traditional plait, all right? So my left hand has one section, but my right hand is gonna do a double duty. So it's gonna have the far right section and the middle section, okay? So I'm gonna take the left section and cross it under the middle section, grabbing the right section. All right, so let's do that again. So I'm gonna do from left, under, middle, over, and grab the right, using my pinky, my thumb, and my middle finger to secure it. The one thing I do know how we mess up on this particular technique is you don't have a good enough grip on it. Now you don't want to put too much tension where you're going to cause hair loss or breakage and your client's going to be very upset with you. You want to just have the right amount of tension so that the braid won't slip, because with knotless braids, the trick is having the right amount of tension to the braid so that it can look nice and seamless and natural. So I'm going to take this middle part with my left hand and bring the middle under the right, grabbing the left. And now I'm taking the right piece, grabbing that, and taking it under the middle, and I am grabbing the middle piece. And like so, okay? So depending on the texture of their hair, I tend to braid down a little bit more before I start adding the hair in. So here's the part you want to pay attention to. You see my hand, the way that I'm holding it, my ring finger and my pinky finger, they're not doing anything. They're just kind of like chilling. So I can use that to kind of cuff my hair and hold it. So all I have to do is just pick it up and put it in my finger, all right? So I'll do that for the sake of the video because I don't want to keep picking it up and putting it down. So I'm gonna grab my small piece of hair and I'm just gonna slide it between my middle and my thumb. I'm gonna take that hair, bring it back around, and I'm gonna do the same thing. And I'm taking this piece of hair and bringing it back between the index and the middle finger, and I'm gonna secure it with the braid. 1, 2, and I count, you know, you can count so that way you'll have it. Insert the braid, let's fix that. Insert the braiding hair and count 1 and 2. Insert the braiding hair. Now, I don't remove my hand from the overhand braiding technique until I get all of my pieces inserted, because this helps me keep tension on that braid. 1, 2. I'm adding another piece. 1 and 2. And this is my last piece. Slide through, index in your middle, 1, 2. But right here is where I'm gonna transition to an underhand braid, okay? So I'm gonna go 1, 2, and now I'm gonna grab some more gel. I'm gonna place the gel on those pieces of hair to make sure that they are secure, get a nice grip, and transition over to your underhand braid. So now you see that you have the 2 separate pieces. This is the mannequin hair, this is the braiding hair. You don't want the mannequin hair on top, so you want to kind of fold the braiding hair over it, and there you go. And you want to put your gel on it to smooth it out. Same as here, this piece, fold it over. Okay, don't be afraid to use your products. That's why you have them. And now you're just gonna keep going down. So this was a blunt cut, so forgive me if you see some pieces hanging out, but and there you have it. And now you can continue to add to build the length, to build the weight, the actual size of the braid, and also to create length. But for the sake of the video, this is the beginner way of how to do a knotless plait, okay? It's lightweight, as you can see. You don't even see where I inserted the braid hair at. You can't tell where the extensions start and where they stop. And that is what you want, okay? All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it was very detailed and simplified for you. I've seen a lot of videos and they're not simplified, but I wanted to take time today to simplify this video and simplify this step for you, so that way you can go on and get to your way of making money doing knotless plaits. This is a billion-dollar industry, and braids are taking over. Everyone wants braids. It's the summertime, and now's the time for you to start making some extra money. All right, thank you guys so much, and make sure that you like and subscribe to this video, and also share it with some of your friends who may want to know how to do a knotless plait. God bless.